Greetings, me old Sporodactyls, Dinkles and Pop Tippings. How the devil are ya? Seatbelt mirrors. Oh, come on, you bloody thing, get off, you bloody pig marine, stinking rotten bloody swine, you nothing bloody else. Oh, Christ. The only thing with these daffs, right, is every time you stop, you have to bugger about, mirrors. You have to bugger about, setting everything going again. It's no sexy. Anyway, we tipped at Inverness this morning. So you're just joining us now.
Turn right.
From Fort William in the Highlands. I've just seen that steam train going past, the Harry Potter train. I didn't get to see it the other week. When we came back from Skye, we come down via the A82 eventually, and we Wife wanted to see that Harry Potter train because down there, forgive my pronunciation, but it's called, is it Malaga or something like that? Malaga, mate. 2 pints of Malaga and a packet of crisp. Yeah, down there is somewhere called Malaga or something. And a couple of times a week, the Harry Potter train runs down from Fort William. And that arch bridge is down there. Big arch bridge on a funny angle. What the bloody hell lane have I come into? You'd think I'd know better. I've been here 1,001 times. We'll get on to that in a minute. Anyway, wife watched Harry Potter, so she wanted to go seeing it. So by the time we got down there, the traffic was horrendous, honestly. There were loads of bloody people who was wanting to watch the thing. So just mindful here, there's one waiting turn up in front of me. It's already turned. I think that's Postman Patterson on my left-hand side with shorts on. There is obviously a junction there, so just mirrors. We are in a 40 for the moment. Just mindful as we come through where the little mini roundabout is, Traffic Island, thingy-majiggy malarkey. So yeah, wife wanted to see it, so I dropped her and mother-in-law off, and I said, you two go in and see it, and well, I couldn't find anywhere to park. I ended up 3 mile down bloody road, and then I had to come back up, and then basically by the time I was coming back up, walking back up, I turned round about 3 mile away, then come all the way back, and I managed to find a spot. By the time I was trying to walk down, just mindful, mirrors, just coming into a 20. Young lass with a peg leg, she doesn't want another block leg, so we're just mindful. She's nowhere near us, but you know what I mean. Anyway, by the time I started walking down, I could hear choo 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 choo. It had bloody been and gone. I think we're all bloody right here. So I never got to see it, but I mean, to be fair, it's just a steam train. You've seen one, you've seen them all. So mindful, traffic up ahead is slowing. They are turning. Woman with little dog, man carrying what looks like a sack of potatoes on shoulder. Don't know what it is, but there you go. No, it's firewood. But obviously, maybe camping or something. So just mindful as we're coming through. So yeah, we've we tipped Inverness this morning. A bit of a ball in trying to get fuel. There's a BP garage in Inverness as you're coming out, and I can't mind on the name of the road. It's Lonsdale or something like that. It's the big main road going through into Inverness, and there's a BP fuel station there. The HGV pump weren't working. They said there's a man coming out to fix it, so I couldn't get in because it was right busy. I wanted on pump 4. Well, you can get under it flatbed, but I had no chance of getting on, and I blocked our road off. So I had to circle around Inverness, come back on myself, come in again, and then get on it. But this fella in a van was just, I'm just going in paying for my fuel. Instead of drawing forward for me, he just left me arse end hanging out for about 5 minutes. Just mindfully, I don't think anybody's moving on that. There's a straps and ratchets there near the ladders, so I don't think anybody's moving. That's saying 20, but that's when school's out for summer. So eventually I got fuel and I've come down to here. Now I've been in there, right? I've been in that place there at Fort William 1,001 times with the Green and White Army. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Go in, straight down the weighbridge at the bottom, into the yard, get loaded, come out. You're either on weight, overweight or underweight, whatever the case may be, and away you go. Well, this time I might go down, weigh in, then go round to bloody to the other side of the yard where all we're all real truckers going, doing a bit of work. And by heck, I've not a clue what I were doing, like, but not a clue what I were doing. I know what I'm doing, strapping up, but I had no idea where. Well, I just followed one-way system, and then he said there's a weighbridge over there. Well, I come at it wrong bloody way, and I couldn't get swing on, so I had to do a lap at yard again. I thought, we're alright here, then, was I mean? But yeah, it's been a while since I've been down here in a wagon, so I did say to you last night we'd probably look at doing a couple more videos going forwards, and I thought, what a nice, better way. There is no better way even to start than a little run from Fort William to Glencoe. Wife wanted to stop there till the week for to have a look at these flight of locks. I mean, we couldn't find anywhere to park it, we're busy. So we didn't end up stopping, so I said to him, if they want to see a decent flight of locks, love, I'll take you Wigan to a bloody big long flight of locks to the top. The rest of surrounding areas are shithole, but locks are pretty impressive. Fantastic feat of engineering, don't you think? Using nothing but gravity and water. Anyway, just mindful, 2 people with dogs on that side. Dogs are on lead, but they're on them extendables. I don't like them extendables, me. We have dogs, like, we've got 2 dogs, and she always takes them out on them extendables, and if you press button wrong, they just run off. They're getting about 30 foot go. She ends up tangled in bloody knots with dogs.
300 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
They're normally disciplined, our dogs, until they've got them bloody things on, then they look like nobody owns them. Just mindful, just approaching round about mirrors, right hand lane, just rolling him on here, just mindful of this red car, don't want to get too close up his rigged. Now just mindful, there is a truck waiting to come out, however, they are my blockers, them 3 cars. Truck's not going to get out. Just mirrors as we come round. Signals on. Over towards this white line, so we're making sure we don't cut up the curb. Mirrors as we come out, signals off. Little bit of cloud up the top there. I don't know which one Ben Nevis is, but it's over there somewhere. I once went to climb Ben Nevis when I first moved up to Penrith. I went away for the weekend and my plan was to climb Ben Nevis. I've been to the bottom of it because there's a place just up here called Nevis. You turn left, there's a youth hostel thing down at the bottom, and I stayed in the little sitter and van I had. Stayed there. Just mindful, just going to roll him up here, just offering him up, just tickling and feckling. We're going to clear this junction. RSM might be sticking out ever so slightly, but it's not going to affect us because we've not blocked the other junction where the traffic's going to be turning in. Traffic here is going to be coming out the same way, and there's no coming, so we're alright. And we're off in a motor car. There's 20 bobbies are after us and they don't know where we are. We're turning round the corner, we're eating apple pie. One said, give us a bit, so I slapped him in the eye. I don't know that, if that's how it goes or not, well, there you go. Just mindful, as a cyclist on pavement here. Yeah, so I come all the way up and I went to the bottom of Ben Nevis and it was getting dark. I thought I'll climb that tomorrow. It absolutely pissed it down all night, and when I got up in the morning it was a little bit breezy and just riddled with midges, and I mean crawling all over me. You couldn't see anything of these mountains. They were all just surrounded in mist and cloud, and I thought, nah, bollocks to that, I'm not doing it. So I ended up driving away. I went up to Loch Ness, went to Inverness, then dropped down the A9, called at Aviemore, and eventually I stopped for the night in bloody Perth. Cost me about 150 quid in fuel. And I never went up it. So just mirrors, mindful, lights have changed. There's a couple of cyclists up in front and some kids who's just decided if I'm going to cross when the lights are on green. Just mindful now, that cyclist what passed us on left has just come to the crossroads up ahead there, so mirrors, mindful.
After 300 yards,
she's got her helmet on and looks clever and looks like she knows what she's doing. Just watching for these kids on right hand side. Don't know where they're going to go. Like I say, some of them decided to run across that road and it went lights turned to green. So mirrors, we're coming over to right hand lane, we're going right in this roundabout. Mindful pedestrians, 2 more children. So yeah, fingers crossed we should get a nice lovely run up Glencoe. It should be alright for us. Just mirrors, just mindful now, something coming on inside lane and coming past us. Mirrors. Little bit of heavy traffic, couple of cars, just mindful, mirrors, just try and transfer that way. These are all turning left, so good to go. Yeah, Ben Nevis is up there somewhere, and there's a big high peak of a mountain up behind that cloud there. You can't quite see it. Anyway, it's a long time since I've been in here in a wagon. I did come through Fort William the other week in car with wife, as I've mentioned, but it's a long time since I've been up here with a wagon. But it's different this time because I've got a load of timber on for a delivery for tomorrow at York in Yorkshire. So that'll be a good run for me tomorrow. Well, a good run now. I'll get down back into England tonight. I don't know where I'm going to end up. But no, the last time I came up here in a wagon was over 2 years ago.
After 300 yards, go round the roundabout, third exit.
Third exit. So just mirrors. Mindful. We want the third exit, so we're basically going straight over at this roundabout. So mirrors.
Go round the roundabout, third
Just mindful.
exit.
That one's for the retail part. Right hand lane over towards this curve. Just bring it back off now, so we come round nicely within our line. Just mirrors as we come round. Mindful of the red curve, waiting to come out. Mirrors, signals on. Again, over towards this curve, traffic's just stopped up ahead, so we'll just back him off. Just roll him up, tickling and feckling. They are now moving. So mirrors as we come round. Bus behind me waiting to pull in here. He's got his signal on now. There are pedestrians at this bus stop. So we're just dropping down towards Fort William now, and it's, you know, it normally gets heaving with tourists, so just extra mindful, extra cautious. Just tickling and feckling, that knows. Just steady Eddie. Traffic is quite busy. Braking up ahead. Back off again. Mindful of pedestrians. Road conditions are very dry. It's a beautiful day. It's, you know, it's a bit cloudy, but it's nice and cool. A little bit of a breeze. It's not too warm. I mean, as Peter Kay said, I like it warm, but it's too warm. You know what I mean? None of that. So just mirrors. Just mindful. One turning up ahead, four in front. Now two in front's turning. Mindful again, mirrors. Just mindful of this junction, one coming to it.
After
Just rolling down here now, no gas, just rolling down. We're braking up ahead, it's just heavy traffic. Just start backing him off on that retarder, but I can't think exhaust brake. Again, just roll him up, just tickling, just offer him up, just tickling and feckling, nothing else. Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. It's been a good 4 or 5 months, I think, since I've done one of these videos. Probably about 5 months.
go round the roundabout, first exit.
I couldn't resist it. We're coming here, just mindful here. I'm just going to flash this guy in out for go. Let him come out. That car there, silver car, she wasn't paying attention. She could have gotten out as well if she'd have been paying attention. Just clears that junction. Just clears that junction. Gets them out at work.
Go round the roundabout.
Mirrors, road does tighten here, just over towards this white line, not across it, just over towards it, just offering him up. So just mirrors, mindful, traffic's all turning other way, so we're round. Nice wide swing here, we don't want to catch a curve on this tyre, this big roundabout, because it's uneven, there's potholes galore all over the place. Yeah, at that roundabout there, if we'd have turned left, then it's up there, that youth hostel, and like I say, I stayed at the bottom of Ben Nevis one night with the intentions of climbing it the day after, but I never did. I never got round to it. I've just seen a motorbiker then coming towards me, left leg stuck out. They've obviously got a bit of cramp, but they've been sat in saddle for a long time, so you often see that, don't you, with motorbikers? When they've been sat there for a while, they start sticking one leg out. I don't know, does it get... I'm not a motorbiker, so... I had a motorbike when I was 16, me, a Kawasaki AR50. It wouldn't pull skin off a rice pudding. I had two of them. First one wouldn't pull skin off a rice pudding. Second one would, because
go round the roundabout.
the fella I bought
First
it off and
exit.
bored the pistons out and put an 80s kit on it. It was quite nippy. It did about 60 mile an hour. It was bloody grand. So just mirrors, just mindful. Just roll him up. Right hand lane. Sorry, my mistake. We want the left hand lane. I just saw that arrow there. Left hand lane. Just mindful. Tickling and feckling. We are going to go
round the
left here.
roundabout. First exit.
Traffic's getting busy. They're all going the other way, so we're out. There's quite a lot of motorbikes I'm noticing now, so just mindful when we start going up towards Glencoe. So we'll get a couple of videos out of this. I'll take you on this one up and over Glencoe, then we'll stop it because it'll be like an hour long. And we'll pick you up again going down the side of Loch Lomond, I think. Because as I say, I'm loaded for York. So mirrors, I want to come across to right hand lane now because we're going to come to a roundabout. We want the right hand lane.
400 yards. Go round the roundabout.
Yeah,
third exit.
I'm going to be going down, I'm keeping on the A82 basically, going down Loch Lomond towards Glasgow. That's the quickest route. It's a ball ache of a road, it's a pain in the arse, especially in one of these things. It's a nightmare. That's the quickest route. Just mindful of this pedestrian who's just come into traffic lights now. She's just pressed button. Or he or she has just pressed button. They're already busy with looking what's coming because they're not bothered about us, they're looking what's coming so they can try and get across. Just mirrors. Signals on. I think before we go over Glencoe, we're just going to stop and check these straps. I always try and check my straps. When I've come a couple of miles down the road, I try and check my straps. So there's a lay-by just before the start of the climb for Glencoe. It's on the, it's another little lock in the Glencoe Boating Club. We'll throw it in there and I'll quickly check my straps. Now I find this road in particular that we're on now a little bit challenging in an Arctic because we're as wide as the road. We are as wide as the lane we're in. Just mindful, I don't want to be up this guy's arse. I'm mindful now that there's a truck coming up my arse, what probably can't see this black car in front what's faffing on. We are in a 30, but they're doing 25 mile an hour, which fair play to them. It's not for me to try and bully them and nudge them on. I'm just going to keep my distance, but I'm just mindful of this truck behind me might start thinking it's me, and it's not. But if he's a good driver behind me, he'll be alright. So yeah, I do find this particular road a bit challenging at various points because if you meet another big one from Wigan coming to the way on one of these bends, something's got to give. Do you know what I mean? So I'm always mindful. So it's about 2 years ago since I came down here in a wagon. It's a good year and a half anyway. Probably 2 years ago. Now back up to 40, but again, is it safe? You know, fair play to that car in front what was doing 25 mile an hour. We were in a 30. Yes, it's safe enough to do 30. This now is 40. I mean, the national speed limit for us in Scotland is actually 40 mile an hour on our single carriageway road, with the exception, of course, of the A9 from Perth to Inverness, which is 50. But this is a 40 anyway, but say, personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but personally I'm always assessing the road in front of me and thinking, is it safe for me to do 40? You know what I mean? Just because it says that's the speed limit, it's not a target, you know, that's the maximum speed you can do. It's not a target to get to that. It's whatever you feel safe with, as long as you're not idling along at 10 mile an hour at that bloody snail pace, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bonny day. Bonny day, lad, bonny day. And lass. Just mindful. Hopefully the weather doesn't change and we'll get a good view and a good run up and over Glencoe. So I'll take you from here over Glencoe. Oh, divots. I'll take you from here over Glencoe. We'll drop down the other side, maybe into Green Welly, and then I'll cut you loose and we'll crack on. And I'll pick you back up again later on at what's it called? Ready to go down side of Loch Lomond. We won't be taking the high road, we'll definitely be taking the low. Will you be in Scotland before me? Who knows? Yeah, there is steady flow of traffic coming towards us. I am noticing quite a lot of motorbikes though, and some of them have got foreign plates on as they pass me. But it's a right busy, popular with tourist spots as the Highlands, isn't it? You know what I mean? Glencoe in particular. Oh, it's heaving. Having, lad, having. Having it is, lad, having. I'll be in Scotland before you, diddly-dum-diddly-die. Just backing him off here, just again. These bends here, it can be challenging. If I meet a big one from Wigan coming round now, or a motorbike comes a little bit too fast and he's on white line and I'm on white line, then something's got to give. There is a couple of high race curbs here at the side of your left as well, so it's not sexy. Coach coming towards me, some mirrors, truck now is up the arse. Chomping at a bit to get past me, like. Just mirrors as the coach comes through. That car's now switched on and it's bloody off skid. There's nowhere to be seen. It's steady Eddie meanderer. Again, dust tighten here, bends round to the left, mirrors, just back him off slightly, just in case I meet a big one from Wigan. Wigan? Is it Wigan or Wigan? I say Wigan, mate, but you know, I'm as broad as they bloody come. Common as mud, me, like. I was dragged up, not fetched up. Just mirrors. In fact, the last time I drove down here in a truck, there was bloody roadworks on and off all the way down. It was a pain in the arse because everything was as tight as cramp. It's normally a tight road anyway. Just mirrors, can't see what's coming round. Just again on that exhaust brake, just backing him off. Just peeping round now in anticipation. Mirrors as we're coming out. When I'm shouting mirrors, I do try and check them in pairs. But as I'm coming out that corner then saying mirrors, I'm looking in my driver's side mirror, right hand side, seeing where my positioning is, where that trailer is and where that truck is behind me. As I come out the corner, it's mirrors, just a quick glance across, just making sure my arse end he's not going to run into ground, run into trees or off the road basically. So there's no road markings here. I did see a sign for it back there. We're also expecting now there could be a ramp. You know what I mean? If there's no road workings, there's obviously some road works going on. So you could be expecting a little dip down where they're ready for, where they scrape top layer of tarmac off and they're ready for resurfacing. It just mirrors, does twist and turn a bit, S-bends. Nothing up ahead. Bends round to left and right, S-bend, no zebras out but mirrors. Bridge ahead, does tighten slightly, mirrors. One zebra there, one stripe. Lance Corporal zebra, one stripe. Back onto normal road now with road markings. So mirrors. Sign says we're now in a 50, but for us, we're in Scotland, it's 40 mile an hour. And again, is it safe to do 50 mile an hour in an Arctic, fully loaded with timber, on these kind of roads? Personally, I don't think it is. I don't set the rules. I drive according to the road conditions in front of me. And I think 40 mile an hour is well fast enough on this particular road. I really do. So mirrors, here's a big one from Wigan. Just mirrors as he comes through. Lance Jack's out again, just one stripe zebra. Road does tighten round to right up ahead. Mirrors. Quick glance, check them in purse. Mirrors. Bit of a camber on this road. Over towards White Line, not on it, just over towards. Mirrors that side mirror there, just as we come out that corner. So again, just for mine where my arse end is. I kind of know where it's going to be, but I just, it's a force of habit. I do it anyway, just to make sure. Because the moment you don't look at it, you're off the road. You're on that bloody gravel. It's easy done. Just back him off. Mirrors. Just mindful now. Can't see what's coming round. Wind's picking up a little bit. Just see trees just fluttering and buckling in breeze. Cyclist coming towards me. Some mirrors. Where's that truck? It's still with me. Does tighten bridge. Mirrors. Tightens up ahead. Full screws out now. 2 stripes. Zebra that is. Another full screw. 2 stripes. Corporal. Just mindful. Van coming towards me. Towards me even. Lance Jack's out, does tighten, mirrors. Just mindful. Little bit of an uneven camber. On it lay-by here, I think it's a car, yes it is. On left hand side. So mirrors, does tighten, bridge. I love it up here, mate. I do. I love it. But as nice as it is up here, on these particular roads, you've only got to make one wrong move, and it's half a day out with Undertaker. Half a day out with Undertaker, lad. Mindful, because it's when you don't expect it. A big one from Wigan will come out of nowhere and you'll meet them on corner. Here's a big one from Wigan. Mirrors now, where's me positioning? Mirrors. Mindful, mirrors as he comes through. Where's me arse sending me trailer? Mirrors again, that side as well. Can't see what's coming round. Lance Jack's out, one stripe. Just back him off that exhaust brake. Just offer him up, tickling and feckling. Does tighten into a full screw. Mirrors, where's my arse end there, see? Lance Jack's out, one stripe. Tightens, mirrors, caravanning lay-by on left. Mobile home camping, a great big wide bloody camper van it was. So mirrors, what's this guy doing? There's a caravan there upright, there's brake lights on that car. Is he hooking up to the caravan? Have they parked there for the night? Probably. Is he stealing him? I don't know, maybe somebody's inside still washing up, who knows? I'm not stopping to find out. We're on, we're getting on, we're away. just mirrors, just tighten to left, full screw. Road is still uneven here. Again, you put one wrong move in there, there's a little dyke, it'll drag you in. We should be coming over this big bridge in a minute and over water, and I'll pull him in lay-by just before we start the climb over Glencoe. I'm just going to get out, just double check my straps, because we've come a couple of miles out the road now. They've had a chance for a settle and bed in. I hope this weather lasts all the way up and over Glencoe, because this is one of the nicest days I've ever done this drive up here so far. Every time I've done it in past, I think I've had one occasion before where it's been lovely. It's either been pitch black dark or it's been cloudy and foggy and bloody, well, same thing, blowing a hoolie, pissing down. Not sexy. Just mirrors now, left hand mirror. Where's my trailer as it comes round? So over towards the white line, near bother pal. So just tighten full screws out, junction on left, mirrors. That big face, you know, just back him off, just offer him up. Can't see what's coming round, tightens round against it, right. I do know this road, but like I say, I've not driven a wagon, an Arctic on it for a couple of years. It's not like I'm up here every day. But again, even when, for me, even over familiarity, you've got to have your wits about you. As I've said on a previous video, I'm sure most people behind the wheel of cars, trucks, whatever, are all lovely people. But there are a lot of them, when they get behind the wheel, I just consider them as complete twats, because they're unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do. Mirrors. Just coming into a 40, which is no bother for us because, again, speed limit in Scotland 40 anyway. It's very bumpy now, this road. Very bumpy, a little bit uneven, and a slight camber leaning over to the left. Coach coming towards us, so just mindful. Mirrors as it comes through. Oh, pothole. This wagon's chomping at a bit, getting past us. So just mindful there, sign out for roadworks and for a temporary traffic light. Mirrors, lights are on green, just roll him up. I'm at the point of no return, I'm not slamming on. I'm going through. Bit of a camber there. I was at the point of no return then, I wasn't going to slam on for that. That's my collision warning. For some reason it's convinced I'm going to run into that wagon then. Yeah, there's no way I was slamming on for that then and risk my load shifting. To me, I was at the point of no return. But just mindful. That truck behind us, however, has got stopped with them lights there, so we've got a nice little good run here now with out behind us for now. All that'll soon change, and it often does. And mister, is this the cat that scratched your shoe? Just mindful. Mirrors. A little bit of a junction here going off somewhere to the left. I don't know if it's for a posh house or what, but it's just there. Well, it's a house anyway. Again, road does tighten, just coming round. Mirrors, where's my arse end of trailer? Mirrors, on white line, not over it. Again, just set him up for this corner here, just over towards white line again. Mirrors, little one from Lee. Well, they'll probably do more damage than a big one from Wigan. That's the village hall, see. Oops. There's a big one from Wigan coming towards me. I believe they call them wagon and drags. It's basically a little one from Lee with another little one from Lee stuck on back of it, making it into a big one from Wigan. Bends round to the left here, you can't quite see. Just mirrors, mindful. Big one from Wigan. Just mirrors as he comes through. With 4 mirrors in total, well, 5, 6. One on Cyclops on the front, one on the side window, 1, 2 there, and 1, 2 there, so 6 mirrors. And a partridge in a pear tree. Alan Partridge is in a pear tree. Some mirrors, just one coming out there. Little white pickup truck. Another one waiting to come out, I think. A van. Mirrors. Road bends round to the right, and we're going to go across a bridge in a minute. And over that water. Start getting a glimpse of the mountains now in front of you. Alan Partridge in a bird tree. I on my deed on my oochie goochie key. Stinking, swiney, rotten, bloody shoes. You eyed on my diddle. Icky pissing bite-hole. Stinking swine. Oh, rotten shoe, pissing die. New diddle on my new. Alan Partridge is in a bird tree. That's the alternative Christmas song. Road on the left is closed. It doesn't affect us, we're not going down the mirrors. It is that bridge I was telling you about, we're going over water. Beautiful view out the side, but I can't take my eyes off the road for long enough to look at it. But I've seen it before. And I were only here a couple of weeks ago with like wife and mother-in-law. We come home this way. But it's a lot different driving in car. I could actually admire view. We stopped at top of Glencoe and admired the bloody view. Never get a chance to do it in a wagon. Mainly because there's never anywhere bloody park, you know. Just mindful, mirrors. Yeah, there'll be a lay-by coming up in a minute just by Glencoe Boating Club, so I'm just going to throw it in there and just have a quick walk round and just check these straps, make sure everything's alright, and then we'll crack on again. Don't know how long we've done, but well, according to this, we've been driving for 28
After
minutes, so
400 yards,
that should be alright.
Let's
say on this video, we'll take you up and over Glencoe, which should run on to about an hour, all in all. Maybe just above. And then we'll pick you back up again, going down Loch Lomond, down the A82, just backing him off over towards this white line. There's nothing coming, mirrors, there's nothing immediately behind us, but I can see what I think is the headlights of a motorbike in the distance, and it's approaching now. It's just braking foot roundabout, so it's caught us up at a rapid rate of knots. Mirrors as we come out. Again, I'm just mindful now, there is a motorbike behind us now. I think it's going to overtake us soon. But it might not do, it might just sit with us. But it'll pass us soon anyway, because I'm going to pull into this lay-by, as I've mentioned, for the 300th time. Mirrors. Big and from Wigan. The road's getting a bit bumpy now and uneven. It could do with a lick of tarmac. A lick of tarmac and a bit of TLC, lad. That knows. Not this lay-by, this is shite, it's a slither. I'm not checking straps right by the side of the road and something takes me out. And you can't get it too far over because I don't want to damage this timber in the trees. Stinky bread of fire and a choo-choo battle dum-dee. How of a Maureen. Yeah, there's a lay-by comes up here. This is Glencoe Boating Club thingy malarkey. Whatever that is. That water, that latter. Beautiful up here. I love it up here, mate. I really do. I just love it. Lochaber water sports, apparently. Again, there should be a lay-by coming up here, so I'm just mindful. I can't see that motorbike. It's up my arse somewhere. I know it's there. I can't see it. It's also joined by a van now. There's a van coming behind us as well. I don't know where they come from. They just come out of nowhere. Stinking 22. I've got that song in me head. It's an earworm. Ghoulish, local services. Ghoulish, pal. Bloody Ghoulish. Ghoulish. Biggin from Wigan coming towards me. That was a Scania for the Green and White Army. We're not in a Scania, we're in a DAF. We're in a DAF. It's a DAF XF530 that we're in. And I like this truck, it goes very well, this truck, I do like it. So mirrors, that truck's managed to catch us back up again. Oh, that was my lay-by. Too late, I bloody missed it. That was the lay-by I was wanting to pull over and it's too late, I've missed it, lad. Missed it. It's alright, there's one that's beginning at Glencoe. I was looking in mirror to see where the truck was. I've no straps loose, I've not moving, but I will double check. There's a lay-by just as we start at the bottom of Glencoe. I'll whack it in there, we'll just double check up, because this is the run up to Glencoe now, see. Just mirrors, back him off because they're all coming out. Nobody wants weight. This does my head in now. They just pull out like this and don't go anywhere. They'll pull out and sit at 15, 20 mile an hour and then start speeding up after you've had to brake. And all because he'll look at this and think, I'm not getting stuck behind that fucking wagon. I'm not getting stuck behind that wagon. No way. It's just mirrors. Sign there for lay-by 450 yards. I'll try and get it in this lay-by and just double check my straps. There's your motorbike. That's the one what's sat up our rigged. Mirrors. Right, I'm just going to try and pull him over into here. Just double check these straps. Just mindful, take it nice and slowly because there's a couple of low-hanging trees here. Not that low, but that knows what I mean. Right, it's not been a minute, I'm just going to, quite a bit of traffic behind us actually. I'm just going to double check these straps, make sure there's nothing loose before we go over Glencoe. How long have we been rolling for? 44 bloody minutes already! I've been a good hour this video, right? I'll not be long.